Good evening, professor and classmates. Today I'm going to make a presentation about corporal social responsibility and how those that play into our risk and funding. So, what's corporate social responsibility? It's a concept that implies that companies should operate in an ethical and transparent manner, considering the impact they have on society and the environment. This implies not only complying with legal obligations, but also going further to contribute to the well-being of the community and to minimize any negative impact of their operations. Corporate social responsibility is ethical responsibility, environment responsibility, philanthropic responsibility, and economic responsibility. How does that play into risk and funding? Well, companies with unethical practice run the risk of damaging their reputations, environmental damage, or other social issues can load the loss of consumers' trust, legal actions, and decline in brand value. That's the reason why sometimes the reputation has a reputational risk. And operational risk, the practices can also mitigate operational risk associated with workplaces accidents, supply chain disruptions, environmental disasters, or conflicts with local communities. Regulatory risks can expose companies to regulatory risk, including fines, penalties, and legal actions. In terms of financing, company social responsibility can also have an impact in several ways. One of those can be the access to capital. Companies with a strong social responsibility performance may find it easier to attract investment capital as socially responsibly investors seek opportunities. The next one can be the cost of capital. Companies with a positive company social responsibility track record may enjoy lower borrowing costs and higher stock prices due to reduced perceived risk and enhanced long-term sustainability. And the last one is the impact investments. The companies that prioritize the company social responsibility might be more attractive to those investors, leading the increased demand for their securities and potential lower capital cost. In conclusion, I can say that corporate social responsibility has a cost. It's not a free, but it is important to consider it for the welfare of the population and the company and the environment. If we have a social responsibility, we will have a long-term economic growth. We invest now, but later we will have a recognition of the people of the society, and or we will have a new investors, and that's even better for the company. So basically this is the presentation, and I am working right now with a reference of the book and also a reference of Harvard School Business Administration. So I would also like to add that environmental responsibility today is very important in a companies, reducing unnecessary consumptions and generating awareness in society. We have to take care of our planet, and having an environmental responsibility, of course, the reputation of the company will be much better. Well, thank you, and this is all my presentation. If you have any questions or would you like to add something else, yes, you can write in the discussion, and I would love to talk a little bit more about the top about the topic. Thank you and have a great night.